So, the FA and Nationwide Building Society have come up with a new way to get respect for the referees. They're running a competition for people to create a new coin, and it's going to be the Respect coin. Yeah, that's going to make all the difference. Yeah. Boy, we had the Respect campaign and now this nonsense. This video is going to get a little bit messy and a bit of a rant, so enjoy. So before we start, let's give their little promotion video a watch and see if it enlightens us a little bit.
It's known as the beautiful game.
A game that starts with a flick of a coin.
Chance to kick off the right way.
Whether we win or lose,
It should always start with
respecting the officials,
the players, the fans.
each other and the game.
We should all choose the right side.
We should all choose the right side.
That's what respect looks like to us.
What does it look like to you?
Designed a coin that starts every game with respect.
If you're aged 3 to 17, enter now to make your mark on the game.
Right, so the first point I'm going to make is the two people that see the coin. Actually, no, change that. Possibly the 5 people that see the coin at the start of a game are the 2 captains, who are normally picked out of a hat, at the lower levels anyway. The middle referee and the 2 linos. That's who normally sees the coin. And even then, they don't see the coin because you flick it up and anyway, you don't make a point. Oh, have a look at the coin. Have a look at the coin. What a load of absolute nonsense. At the end of the day, the FA, IFAB, FIFA, whatever, should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. Ashamed of themselves. They think, oh yeah, let's just create a coin. That will sort out the problem with the respect for the officials. How many times can a referee be abused? A referee be charged at, and we saw this in the Champions League final last night. Man City, it didn't go their way, and they're charging after the referee. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that the referee did okay. But this isn't the stuff that gets respect for a referee. The Respect campaign did nothing to get respect for the referee. Let's be honest. This sums up the lack of respect, the governing bodies have for the referee, let alone anyone else. They're unwilling to do anything to help the referees. There are plenty of things the referees should be allowed to do, but we're not allowed to do, let's be honest, because we would be punished as referees. Now let's talk about a few things that can work and will help. Now, at the lower levels, we've now got sin bins. Sin bins, the players go off for 10 minutes if you're an adult, 8 minutes if you're a youth player, and that is for dissent. It's only for dissent. So if a player wants to gob off at you, if it affects your tolerance levels, then you can get rid of them. Works amazingly well. It's fantastic because that player realises when he's off the pitch most of the time that he is letting their team down. Their team is now playing with, say, 10 men, and that player has let his team down because he has gobbed off to the referee. It's a fantastic tool. But why are they not using this at the top levels now? Surely it's been shown to work. It's been going 2-3 seasons now in lower levels. It needs to be introduced at the top level. And that's the top level of all leagues, all countries. The sin bin works and it needs to be introduced because what do children watch? What level of football do the children watch? Do they go and watch their local game? They don't, do they? They watch the Premier League games, Championship games, La Liga, Serie A, etc., etc. So until these things are introduced into the top level where children are watching, they need to be able to see that if one of these top players, Raheem Sterling last night, screaming at the referee after he dives and disgusting behaviour, we'll get onto that in a second. Until that is seen at the top level, that Raheem Sterling is getting sin binned for dissent to the referee, It's not going to make any difference at the lower levels. You know, it's not going to change the attitudes later on down the line from generation to generation, is it? No. But does the Premier League, does the FA want to introduce it? Probably not. Probably not. Got to think about money. You don't want to upset the players making the millions, do you? So there's that issue. That's what they can do to help respect for referees. Second thing, empower the referees to act on poor behaviour, unsporting behaviour. I stress that I watched the Champions League final yesterday. It was embarrassing. Even the commentators, which talked nonsense half the time, they even said how it was embarrassing. I think it was Jorginho or someone like that, literally leaping in the air to time waste. As soon as he sees the referee isn't given anything, straight back up. Now, the referees should be booking these players for diving. They should be booking all of them. But the problem is, even if the referees wanted to book them for diving, there would be about 10 to 20 players in the book for diving half the time in these top level matches because, it's all about money and they've got to win. But the referees, I feel that if they went and booked lots and lots and lots of players for diving, the correct decision, simulation in laws of the game is a bookable offence. If they went and yellow carded loads of players, they would get punished as a referee. They wouldn't get the good games. They might even be suspended because the FA, the governing bodies, would not back them. So another way to get respect is to crack down on the cheating and the diving that is ruining football. I'm not even interested in watching football half the time now because it is a joke. These players, they literally, Mo Salah, he brushes a player, pretends that the player has touched him and he falls over and gets a penalty. This is the stuff that needs to be cracked down on. This is how referees can get respect, by being the authority figure, that'll do. The authority figure on the pitch. You dive, you cheat, you get booked, you get sin bin for given dissent. Why will the FA not do this? Why will IFAB not do this? Instead, we get the respect campaign. We get create a stupid coin. You should be ashamed of yourselves. The county FAs for publicising this nonsense. Crack down on these dreadful players. Do something about it rather than just talking about it. Support us referees. You should be ashamed of yourselves as the FA, the governing bodies, the county FAs. You should be embarrassed by yourselves because you are doing nothing to support the referees. Nothing. There's a reason why referees have such a high dropout rate. There is a reason, because the FA, the county FAs, do not support the referees. Introduce sin bins at the top. Allow the referees to book the diving and the cheating. Do something about it rather than just talking. What more can I say? There's two things straight away. Oh, and also, get rid of VAR, introduce TMO. Learn from rugby. Learn from rugby that have been doing it for 20 plus years now. Don't try and create the wheel again because it's already been created. That could be another video on itself. But those are the two main things that need to be done. Stop making excuses and stop talking about it. Actually do it. Support us referees. That's all I've got to say. It was a rant on a Sunday. If you enjoyed this video and you agree with me, this is the main thing now, guys. If you agree with me, don't just like the video. Don't just subscribe to my channel. Share this. I don't even care. If I get punished by Hampshire FA, that's who I'm a part of. If I get punished by Hampshire FA for sharing my opinion, so be it. So be it. Share it. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Share it. Add IFAB. Add the FA. Add your county FA to this video. Because they should be ashamed that this is all they're doing to support the referees. Share this video. Not for my benefit, but for referees' benefit. Do something about it. Tell them we need change. I hope you enjoyed. please share this video. I'll catch you next time.